Hello artist, my name is Sajid Rahim. I'm a 2D 3D artist and animator. Today we are going to cover our fifth part of the hair creation tutorial series, and in this tutorial I'm gonna create some different hair like before. So let me just quickly send my character to Zbrush. Just select it and send it to Zbrush by hitting this Go Z button. Make sure your template is create, and now we are exporting our character to the Zbrush. Okay guys, we are in the Zbrush now. We have to drag our character into the canvas, and we also have to enable it, and we also need to enable or make our brush size bigger. Just go to preference, under the draw, move this slider to full, and second slider should be around 50%. And we also need to scale the document size, so we can do this easily by this button. And we also, I'm gonna select the sculpted mesh here by hold down the control key and hitting the mouse button. So we can also enable the symmetry by pressing X. So symmetry is now enabled. We can subdivide it by pressing Ctrl and D button. And before generating the hairs, we have to mask it first. For this, hold down the control key and click in the empty area, so it will be completely masked. And now what we have to do is to just unmask the edges of the mesh. So for this, I'm gonna just decrease the brush size and hold down the control and alt key and paint the area where you want to remove the mask. So here you can see our mask is now removing. Okay, I have masked the areas where I don't want to grow my hairs, so I'm also gonna repaint it. I accidentally unmasked it. Okay, now before generating hairs, we have to go to the Z plugin. Just move this to the left side and enable the RealTime haircut plugin and use the fiber mesh. Just preview it and enable the settings by hitting this modifier button and regenerate hair from this section, from this plugin as well. So I'm gonna just use a different preset this time. Maybe we can try this one and let's see how it looks. So guys, you can see our hairs are looking very nice and very realistic, but we have to make our hairs thicker. So just move this coverage slider to the end and maybe we can set it to 6000, and we can also decrease the length of the hairs, or maybe we can just decrease the fiber mesh and let's see how our fiber cards looking. Okay, our hairs are looking very nice, and we have to actually play with some settings. So we also have to go to the width profile to make our hairs realistic with the realistic width. Okay, I am happy with the results. So I'm gonna also see the length profile, and I'm gonna increase the density of the fibers. Okay, we have very nice dense mesh or dense hairs on our character. Okay, I am happy with the results. We can also play with the gravity settings. So here we have a gravity 0. We can decrease it and see how it looks. Here you can see how our hairs are looking. We can also increase it into the positive direction and see how hairs are very heavy and they are coming down. I guess 0.1 should work fine, or maybe 0.005. And now we have very nice hairs, and we have to accept it by hitting this button. And after accepting, we have so many options here. We can add textures, we can do some sculpting, and actually I want to move these hairs from the eyes, so I'm gonna just make my brush size little bigger, and I'm gonna choose this strand one, and I'm gonna move these strands to the side. Actually the strand is not working because of the view, I guess. But I can fix it later in the character creator, so I'm not worried about anything. So one more thing I wish to test is to render and see how it looks with these hairs and with these textures. So again I'm going to the texture section, and I'm gonna try these all different textures and see how it looks. Okay, it's looking great with the first one, and we can also see the texture type by hitting this texture on button, and we can see the hairs, that what type of hairs we have applied. We can try the wavy one. Here we have a wavy, and we also have a long one, and let's see how it looks. We can use this one as well. Okay, maybe fly away, or maybe AFO hairs, AFRO hairs actually. Okay, I'm very happy with these hairs. So what I'm going to do is to I'm gonna just send it to character creator by hitting Gozi button. Just accept it. Okay, we have very nice hairs. Before adding any texture, I'm gonna just move this to the side. So just select the element and select the hair, and we can move it to any side, so we have a very nice clean forehead and the eyes as well. Maybe I should move this one, and now the shape of the hairs is pretty good. I think I should also move this one to the side. Just I'm gonna select it and move it to the side. Okay, I'm happy with the results. I'm gonna name it. And what we have to do is to define it as a hair type. So just select your hairs and convert it to accessory first, and then convert it to hair, beard and bra, and just choose the first template. So here you can see our hairs are now assigned as a hair type, and we can now add any textures and materials and everything. Actually, I have these hairs textures in this folder, so I'm gonna choose this one. Okay, we have these already, so I'm gonna choose the color map, the opacity, the alpha map, and the bump as a normal map, and the metallic. So we have to put the specular, and now we have to invert it. So just click any texture and click on this button. We have to flip these all hairs because Zbrush always sends UVs and textures in vertically in a Y position, so we have to flip it. For this reason, just select any texture, hit this button. When you see this dialog, you have option here, flip vertical. Just flip it, select this one and flip it again, this one, flip it, this one, flip it, and now we have all the textures are in the right direction. And what we have to do next is to apply a shader, digital human hair shader. So just apply it. Here you can see we have very nice hairs, and we can play with the settings. And I'm gonna just decrease this black value to 0, and we have very nice black hairs, black curly hairs. We can also check or uncheck this use sRGB, so we can get different results with our main texture. We can, so I'm gonna just enable it, and now we have very nice looking curly hairs on our character. So guys, this is how you can create hairs. I'm gonna just save these hairs, and I'm gonna just paste the name that, oh, this is the wrong one. I'm just gonna add a name for this one, and now our hairs are saved, and we can use this for any of the other character. So guys, I hope you like the video.